All right, let's do this. We got some GD02 today, and yeah, no, I'm just super excited. We know the rates. It's just like GD01, 8 LRs, and then 2 alt arts. Let's see what we get. I was just at the store, and I watched some friends open up some boxes. And there were some, oh, this is a good card. There were some very interesting patterns with the LRs that you got. So, ooh, we got the Haman. Yes, this is what we need. We got the Haman. I don't know if you guys can see that. We got Haman. Nice. Haman. I am going to be playing that deck, so I am glad that we got that. But anyway, as I was saying, there were some interesting patterns that we saw with what we saw from the pull rates. It seemed like the alt arts that you got, they were the alt arts were color coded, and so what I meant by that is that usually if you got a green LR, your other one would also be green. This is not to say that that is guaranteed. If you get a green, you will always get a green. It's just that it's very likely that if you see a certain color of your alt art, your other alt art is very likely to be the same color. That's what it seems like so far. That's the pattern that we have seen so far. But I have seen other boxes where that has not been the case. And usually that happens when the cards aren't, what's it called? If it's not a unit. Usually if they're unit cards, that's kind of what it seems like. Ooh, nice. Undying Persistence. This is a card that I'm going to be using. I think this is a great card. Pilot 1/1 and then deal 1 damage. I think that's pretty good. Daughters. I am interested in playing Daughters. Frieden. Ooh, we got a 4. Let's go. We're getting good. We're getting good rares. We're getting the pilot rares. Awaken Power. Nice. We got 4 and we got Haman already. I don't know if you can get duplicate R's in a booster box, but it would be great to get more Hamans or 4s for some trading. Next is Aspiring Pilot. Ooh, a Hizak. Hizak is nice. Galbaldi Beta. The Titan cards seem pretty good. Ooh, Shuji's Hideout. We need those. Definitely going to be playing that base. I think it's a good base. Heart Set on Revenge is a good one. Choose one enemy unit with 4 less HP battling a friendly unit with blocker, and then bounce it back to the hand. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good for slowing things down. My name is Ryusei Go. Ooh, we got a Laughter. Laughter is good. Decisive Last Resort and a Ryusei Go. Nice. Ryusei Go is good. This is a good rare to get. We like those. Next pack. Let's see here. Gundam Barbados. Rick Diaz, amazing blocker card. Airmaster. Some basic white cards. Red card. Ooh, Zaku Sleeves. I know that Zaku Sleeves is getting a promo for the tournament packs. Sisterly Care. If a friendly Teiwaz Link unit is in play, choose one enemy unit with 2 or less AP and destroy it. That's a lift with killer. Calamity Gundam, Raider Gundam, another Rick Diaz is good. All range attack, let's go on our first LR. Oh, we are getting all of the rares that we want. All range attack is a great one. And our first LR is Gundam X. Suppression, naturally, and then during Link, during your turn, while there are 7 or more cards in your trash, all your other Vulture units get AP +2. That is pretty cool. Let's see, where am I going to put all of our LRs? I've already sorted them by color. We're going to put them, we're going to move that over to the side. We're going to put our LRs right here. I'm going to put my resources right here. All right. Now let's keep going. All these booster packs sometimes are kind of hard to open, like down the spine, but the pull tabs just suck. There we go. There we go. Damn, that one was a tough one. Pull tabs are terrible. Okay. Moore's Determination. Dazzle Galette. This is the pilot for a pretty decent unit IMO. Taurus 3/3. This unit cannot choose the enemy player as the attack target. Geno Ace. Age. Valedictorian. Quattro Begina. It's not bad. Age card. Gabfly. Flit. And MK2. Ooh, Barbados. Resource Plus. Not bad. So it looks like the plus hit was on the left side of the booster box, about halfway through. I think we're on pack number 6 or 5 here. Okay. MA Mode, Taurus, Geno Ace, White Wolf, Alexandria, Sisterly Care, Shagia Frost. I like this. I want more of those. Mobius, Airmaster, Spallo, and a Gusion for another LR. No Cubely yet. We're getting purple cards. We're getting purple card LRs. Everything has been a purple. We even got the IBO resource. All right. Datris. Where's my red cards? Oops. I accidentally mixed colors there. G-Quux. Gazalm. Chalia Bull. Well, you have another unit with high maneuver in play. This unit gets another AP. Okay. Marasai. Bakto. Valedictorian. Another Quattro. Gundam Age. Gabfly. Ooh, the Graze Rooter ground type. And Virulent. Okay. These are both rare cards. I think this is a cool card. Choose one rested enemy unit with 3 or less HP. It won't be set as active during the start phase of your opponent's next turn. It stops blockers from becoming active again. So that's interesting. I think that's a pretty cool mechanic. It's a very unique mechanic. That's obviously got a restriction of 3 HP or less, you know, but that means like you kind of just swing, they block, and then you pair it. Lada's Delanza. It's a 1/3, level 2 cost. Venom Age. Familial Devotion. AP +2 for Vulture. Core Booster. Leopard. Dominion. I think this is an interesting base. Heavy Arms, I heard, is interesting for green decks. Gundam X and an Elmeth. Oh, that is not the LR that I want. I hope that I get a Cubely. It doesn't look like I'm getting any Cubleys. The Elmeth is not that interesting to me. Let's read this real quick. So, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may reveal 1 green Xeon Pilot card, and then return the cards remaining randomly to the bottom of your deck. During link, it gets +2 AP. It links with Lala Soon. 4/4, level 6/5. So it helps you find those chars, but it digs 5 into your deck, and then it bottom decks a lot of cards. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. What if you bottom deck a unit that you really need? You know? I've run into that situation with Char Zaku where you look at the top 3 and then you see a Char pilot and then you just can't pull them out. Alexandria, Genis, Datris, G-Quux, another Chalia, another Dominion, Channel Ace, Gundam Heavy Arm. This pack almost seems exactly the same as the one we just got. Okay, Forbidden Gundam and Spallo. Okay. No pluses on the left side. Is it all on the right? That's what it seems like. Oh my god, I just bent the first card terribly. Jesus. Holy shit. I am so sorry. I don't know how that happened. Well, that's just gonna go in the trash, unfortunately. Don't know how that happened. I pulled on it too hard. White, blue. Good thing it wasn't, it was just a common. Lala. This one looks a lot stronger. A new sign and a Tallgeese. Okay. And then we got a Zeta resource. How the hell did I do this? How did that happen? Oh my god. I have no idea how that happened. Oh well. Alright, we're going to use the pull tab. Seems the pull tabs are a little bit safer, maybe. And then we can open it up from the top. I mean, that's probably how I bent it the first time. There's like one card poking up and I was pulling the back a little bit. White Gundam. Another Shuji. Nice. Another Shujis. Jared. Gundam Ashteron. Okay. Astertron. And a Cubely. We got the Cubely. Very nice. We got Cubely. Cubely has been pulled. I am satisfied. Kind of satisfied. All right. Okay. Methus links with Fa Yuri. If a friendly white base is in play, choose one enemy unit and it gets AP -2. Seems interesting. Hammerhead. Add one of your shields to your hand, then if it is your turn and a friendly Teiwaz Link unit is in play, then you may choose. Undying Persistence. Very nice. I love that. I need that. Hizak Psycho Gundam. Persistent and fortitudinous. I might be pronouncing that word terribly wrong. Ashtaron. Nice. Oh, Haman. Oh, dude. LR plus Elmeth. Not my favorite plus, but it is what it is. Not my favorite plus, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at it. Elmeth plus. Not bad. Well, yeah, see, when you look at it in the light, it's very beautiful. All right, LR Plus pulled. Not the LR Plus that we want, but it is what it is. And since we got a green unit, I expect our other alt art to also be green. Let's see if my thing is true. Oh my, we got 3 of those, so that's good. We're pretty much done. Rick Diaz, nice. Datris, Beneath the Mask, Frieden, Garad, and Tifa. Sugai's Gelgoog. Sugai's Gelgoog is not terrible. I actually feel like it's really expensive. I wish it was like maybe like 3 cost. But like its ability is really good in the end game. Ping for 2 damage on a high cost unit is not bad at all. Level 5 or higher. 2 damage is a ton of damage. It might not seem like a lot, but I think it's a lot. All right. Gundam Airmaster, Graze Ritter, Nemo, Zaku, Gaza. Comrades come first. This is Vulture card. Heart Center. I keep an eye out on this card. I think this card is really good. Faract. My name is Ryusego. Another Laughter. Nice. Uncommon. Okay, we got, it's a white. It's a white. Oh no, it's just LR. I thought it was plus. Ariel and Zeta. We got Zeta. Zeta Gundam. Zeta. Not bad. Zeta. Zeta Gundam. These packs are a lot harder to open than I remember them being. I'm trying to open them down the spine. Like, it's a lot easier, like cleaner, but sometimes it just doesn't work. This Schwalbe Graze is pretty good. While you have another Galahorn unit in play, this unit gains blocker 3/3. It's Galahorn specific. It's like extra steps for a Rick Diaz, but like, you know, maybe in a Galahorn deck it can find a place. Sleipner's not bad. Sisterly Care. Calamity, Raider, Rick DS Red, nice. Another Flit, and another Gundam MK2. Those are not the rares I'm looking for. And now we've gotten multiple of them. I'm looking for all range attack and Hamon's Karn, Gaza C. And then what else am I looking for? Unfortunately, I don't remember, but those are the ones that I remember off the top of my head. Okay, regular Gaza C, Orga, Krot, and Shani, Kikoroga, MA, Familial, Aspiring Pilot. I feel like this card is underrated. I think that is pretty good in white decks. Geno Ace, another Persistent, Age Device, and Barbados First Form. Sick. Age Device, First Form. Look at this LR, guys. This LR is really, really cool looking. The art on it is just so good. The art on it is super cool. All right. Still looking for our last plus. And it looks like all of the hits were like on the right side of the box. So, you know, that's data, you know. If you find some booster packs at your store, maybe you go for the right side. Chalia, Core Booster, Dautris. We got a lot of the commands, but not the weapons. Looking for the weapon. Oh, right as I said that. Red Gundam and GXs. Okay. Oh, it's a yellow back. It's a yellow back. That means our plus is probably in here. Let's see if I'm correct. Kizak, nice. Rick Diaz, very nice. 01 Gundam. Delta Plus Wave Rider. Geno Ace. Marasai. Sara's light type gun cannon. Heyakuri. Gundam Age. Gundam Heavy Arms. Sodon. And nope, just LR Plus. Gundam Age. Oh, I wish our LRs were a little bit better. These are not the LRs that I want, unfortunately. Not interested in playing Age or Zeta or the Xeon in this set. Like, I'm not really interested in that mid-range Xeon. I could be convinced, but we'll see, you know. I could be convinced to play that deck if I find all the cards for it. Okay. Galbadi, Beta, Olma, Zaku, White Wolf, Leopard, Beneath the Mask, Ryusego, Raider, Camille, and a Zedis. I think Zedis is a good card. During pair, you may choose one of your other units, destroy it, and if you do, choose one enemy unit that is level 4 or lower and deal 2 damage to it. The level 4 restriction, I think, kind of is unfortunate, but I don't know. I think it can still be pretty good. Okay. Gaza C, Comrades. Some more red cards. Another Schwalbe Grays. Shagia. Okay, we found another Dautris weapon. That's very good. Okay. Argama and Hayaku Shiki. Hayaku Shiki. Hayaku. Hurry. All right. I hope I get some pulls at my release event today. Gonna be going to a release event shortly after. Literally just went to the same store that I'm going to the release event for. Another Dautris, nice. Hammerhead, Zaku 2 sleeves. Okay, here's the pilot that goes with the giant ship. Choose one of your other Xeon Link units. It gains Breach 1. Other Xeon Link unit. So you can't choose itself because it says other. So that's unfortunate if you like link it. Oh shit. What is that? Is that Psycho? We got Haman Karn. And we got the Psycho Gundam. Dude, the art on this is sick. The colors are so good. Psycho Gundam. So let's see. So my theory is incorrect. I got a green and I got a blue for my alt arts. So these are the two ones that I got. The light is in the way, blocking the light. These are the two ones that I got. Nice. And then another Haman Karn's Gazasi. Hey, it's not terrible. This one was all the way at the bottom of the right side. That's crazy. All the way on the bottom, huh? Gathering that data. Where do the LR pluses, or not the LR pluses, just the pluses, where do they live? Gundam Mage. All right, we're coming to a close here. Psycho. Ashtaron, Hayaku Shiki, and G-Quux Omega Psychomu. And last pack. Is that all of our LRs? It didn't really count. Let's see what we get in here. It could very well be all of our LRs. I feel like I didn't really get very many good trade fodder in terms of LRs, but that's okay. Undying Persistence, Gafran, Airmaster, Hayakuri. That one looks a lot stronger. Choose one of your friendly clan units during this tournament. May choose an active enemy unit that's level 4 or lower. Okay, Turning Point. Dramatic Turnabout and Gundam X. Okay, so we were all done on our LRs. I think this card's underrated. Heal and then draw. It's kind of high level, but like in the end game, I think it's pretty good. It can be pretty good. All right, let's do a little recap. Take a look at the bent card. Sorry about that. That's blasphemy. I know people are gonna blast me in the comments for that, but sorry. So we got a G-Quux Omega Psychomu, Psycho Gundam, Elmeth for our pluses, Gundam Age, Zeta, Barbados, Cubely, Elmeth, Fusion, Barbados, and X. So unfortunately for me, I feel like the only cards in here that I'm going to be playing is the Barbados, the Fusion, and the Cubely. I think that's it. So, you know, I'm probably trading away all these other things. Clan, maybe, but we'll see. I don't know. Clan, I think, is interesting, but don't know if I'll be playing that. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, obviously leave a like. More Gundam content on this channel. At least I'm going to be trying to. I wanted to make GD01 content, but I felt like I was a little late. But definitely expect some GD02 content on this channel. If you don't know who I am Chamza. I go by that name on Bandai, Hamza. I got several top 4s in the new type challenge. Didn't get a win, but yeah, several top 4s. Got 3 Soletas. So, you know, I think I kind of know what I'm doing. So if you're interested in my opinions or just talking Gundam, then subscribe to the channel. Until next time, see you guys later.